Fancy lad.
Fancy lad.
Fancy
Podcast. Fancy lad.
Fancy
Podcast. Gonna talk to my friends. Gonna share a
Fancy
thought.
lad.
Gonna have a laugh. That's what I
Fancy
thought.
lad.
Fancy lad.
Fancy
Fancy
lad.
podcast. Fancy lad. Fancy lad
Fancy lad.
podcast. Yeah.
And we are back. Oh, we are back. And where are we, Bigzo? Back in the Fancy Lad podcast studio. Back on the Fancy Lad podcast. Back with another blockbuster video to return. Oh, God damn it. We forgot to do that. I know, dude. The late fees are going to fucking be so fucking much, dude. I know. It might be enough to bring back more blockbuster locations. It would make it easier to return these videos. We wouldn't have to drive halfway across the country. I know. But you just had to watch Miss Congeniality 2 again. Well, I just watched Miss Congeniality 1 again, so I thought it was fitting. I know. Well, I mean, you spent half of the movie trying to pronounce Miss Congeniality. Well, I was having issues with the miss part. Yeah. You know? And then once I got that down, it was like I lost all hope for congeniality. Congeniality. Damn it. Congeniality. Miss Congeniality 2. Return of the Turd. Oh. Oh, it came back. My God, this sounds like a sequel I can get behind. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Return of the Turd. My God, why didn't I think of that? Return of the Turd. You know? No one ever thinks about a turd returning. No. It's usually a one and done scenario. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You wave bye-bye. Yeah. As you flush it. I mean, you usually say like some last words, right? Before you flush it. Usually. You're like, God bless this fallen soldier. Mm-hmm. May you rest in peace. Or like, you look wiped out. And then you flush it. Oh, shit. It's kind of like an action movie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can't think of one. That's probably it. It wasn't even that good. That's kind of the best one I can think of. Yeah. So. Yeah. See you later, shit for brains. That's pretty good. Yeah, man, I gotta start talking to my turds more often. Yeah, right? I know. I'm like really not having much luck thinking of what I say to them because I don't talk to them frequently enough, you know? I think that's the problem. I think that's definitely the problem. I haven't been spending enough time talking to my turds. I mean, just think about it. My brother in Christ. This is a gift from God right here. This is one of the greatest gifts from God is turd talk. Just, turd creating. The ability to create in general. Look what I have created. Exactly. I made this. See, we're all artists. And you know what? Let me tell you something else I made here. Oh, what is that? This is a Mad Perf Sesh. Fancy Lad Clown Shoes collab that I just cracked into. Oh, my goodness. You look at the can, you see there's me. That's you. There's you. Hey, that's me. This is one of the best cans I've ever seen in my life. Dude, one of the best cans. I mean, that's Puff, too, isn't it? Yeah. Hell yeah, Puff. At the old JP Park before it became Shit Park. Rest in peace. Yeah. God, I miss that rink. God, it was good. But, at least it will be forever remembered in this collectible can. And there's a collectible board as well, huh? Yeah, there's only 150 of them made in existence. Oh, that does sound collectible. And they're all individually numbered by hand. Oh, what? Whose hand? Greg Chapman's. Dude, hell yeah. So, they're shrink wrapped, so you could still have that individual number and not have to, open it up and have it decrease in value. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want that. But, oh, my God, the beer tastes fucking amazing.
It sounded really good.
This is one of the best beers I've had in my entire life.
All right, give me 1 second. I can't wait any longer.
Dude. Oh, shit. You got one too?
Oh, yeah. Man, that cracks really nice.
That does crack really nice.
Let's give this a shot. Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Drinkable.
Yep.
Refreshing.
Right?
Delectable.
I would, couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-mm.
But, the great thing about this Clown Shoes brand beer, Fancy Lad collab, is that not only is it available to the general public at the Harpoon Brewery, especially on its release date on June 9th, a.k.a. 6/9.
Favorite date.
Favorite fucking date. But for the first time ever, the limited edition boards will be available.
Oh, yeah.
And you will get a free live podcast / meet and greet from yours truly, Bigzo Tom Tweak.
Dude, thank you. I love the belch before my name.
Yeah, it seemed fitting.
Dude, it is fitting. I appreciate it. Well, that sounds like a great deal.
Oh, my God. I know. And every ticket involves free beer.
I know.
And the top tier ticket involves free beer and the board.
Right. And two free beers and a 4-pack and a board.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really good deal.
Hold on. This is the caveat that I have not mentioned yet.
Uh-oh.
It's not so much a caveat because it's good.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone who buys a ticket to this event is entered to win a free pair of Converse brand Con shoes.
Oh, damn. See, that's it. Makes the deal even better.
As if the deal wasn't sweet enough.
I mean, I really had to sweeten the deal.
And if you don't like beer and you want to show up anyway, you get free Liquid Death.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yummy.
So it's a win-win.
So, or you know what? And even if you want some beer, you can have some Liquid Death. You got to stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. So, long story short, if you haven't bought a ticket yet, you're fucking up. I think that there's still a few available.
Well, I hope so. I hope by the time this comes out, there's still a few available for people to get their hands on. The sweaty and deranged hands need to get their on tickets.
Either field of which they need hands. But, until then, we'll probably have to think of a guest.
I know. Maybe, we're going to be performing live, so maybe we should find someone that's used to performing live. Maybe we can get some hot tips from them. You know?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have multiple guests, okay? This is kind of like Wayne Stock.
It's kind of exactly like Wayne Stock, honestly.
We've booked all the guests.
Mm-hmm.
We're just waiting for them to, confirm and show up, like Aerosmith and fucking, I don't know who else is in Wayne Stock, dude. But they kept seeing Jim Morrison in the desert.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm assuming he played.
We're going to stop a wedding.
Yep. This is Wayne's World 2.
Yeah. Wayne Stock.
And, be there, be square is pretty much what I'm saying.
Damn, that's really good advice, honestly. We don't want a bunch of square, sweaty and deranged fans out there.
No.
But we love you either way.
Yeah, sound like a bunch of knob jobs, if you ask me.
That's true. I didn't want to say it, but they do sound like a couple of knob jobs.
Yeah. But, like I was saying, that's, oh, God, for some reason, this Mad Perf Sesh is making me burp, but, I love it because I just get to taste the sweet taste. Yeah, every time I do.
Yummy.
But, let's not focus on the Fancy Like Clown Shoes event on 6/9, which is in the future. Why don't we just be here now?
That's great advice. Great album.
Which one?
Oasis.
Oh, yeah.
Be here now.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, that's okay. Hey, don't apologize to me. Apologize to Liam and Noel Gallagher.
The brothers.
Yeah. The brothers Gallagher. Not to be confused with the Gallagher brothers. Gallagher and his brother Gallagher.
Smashing Pumpkins.
No, those are watermelons.
Watermelon.
The Smashing Watermelons.
Dude, that's a good name for a band.
Yeah,
Smashing Watermelons.
Yeah.
Damn. God, I hope that isn't taken.
All right. Well, I'll take that out of the episode. I'll edit that out so none of the sweating deranged fans steal that idea.
Thank you.
No, of course.
Yeah. Giving out too many of these goddamn ideas for free.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
But, you know,
start charging for them.
I know. But, you know, I think we should aim for the stars on this event. And, you know, this podcast in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I see no reason why we shouldn't get one of the highest of high profile names that we could even think of.
You thinking like a Tom Cruise type?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't go for like a movie actor. I know that you're like a fan of television, so maybe someone who's been featured in like maybe some more like television series, maybe some a little more iconic than anything like Tom Cruise has been in. I'm thinking maybe like I don't know, maybe how about The Walking Dead?
I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yeah,
it's a good show. I know you're obsessed with it right now,
dude.
I know you love it.
Get enough of it,
dude. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm glad you found something.
Yeah. Well, you know,
TV-wise.
It's like you got lost.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's like your show.
And that was I thought you were talking about the time I got lost because that was really scary.
Oh yeah,
but
you were gone for months.
I'm back.
Yeah. Did you want to like talk about like what happened while you were gone, or
I just couldn't find my way back.
But how did?
Nah, that's as simple as that. I couldn't find my way back, and then I did.
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like a harrowing tale of how you survived. But you know, I guess
we'll save it for a
save
different
that for another
podcast. Yeah, exactly.
We'll save it for another.
Probably the Harrowing Tales podcast.
So yeah, I'm glad that you're happy for me that I found The Walking Dead, and yeah, why don't we take a quick break and maybe rummage up? I don't know, a guest who's been featured on the series.
That's a good idea.
And in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of this sweet, sweet Mad Perf sesh.
Ooh, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yankee Doodle came to town without his macaroni hat. All he wore was a crown, about 8 gold rings, some Louis Vuitton, and I'm pretty sure he had clown shoes on. He was walking with a stride like I never seen, and he drinking from a can so crisp and clean. So we introduced ourselves just to see what was good. After all, he was new in our neighborhood.
Well, my name's Cruncle Sam, and I'm here to say that I make a mango kush in an American way. The natural mango flavors really make it the tops, not to mention all the
True melon hops.
Mango American kush from Clown Shoes Beer is conveniently available throughout the year. So what do you say, boys? Have a drink with me?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yo, I'll take 3.
For more information on Clown Shoes Beer or where to purchase Clown Shoes Beer, visit www.clownshoesbeer.com.
Yeah.
And we are back.
Oh, we are back, and that was a good break.
Good break, Tom?
Mhm.
Or one of those breaks you dream about?
Honestly, definitely one of the breaks I've been dreaming about, which, as you know, been doing a lot lately, but we're going to save that for the Break Dreaming podcast.
Yeah, we're stacking on that podcast, so that should come out soon.
And yeah, it's going to be full 100 eps right on the bat.
First season.
First season, yep.
But, you know, I think it's about time to introduce our very special guest here.
I think that's a great idea.
So, without further ado, let's just introduce him.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm not going to wait any longer.
All right, good. We shouldn't. We should do it right now. Honestly, we've been waiting a little too long.
All right, well, I just wanted to welcome Whitmer Thomas to the podcast.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for having me, y'all. Appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Hey, thanks for coming on. You know,
Yeah.
from one skater to another. Welcome.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm happy to be called a skater. It really means a lot. Every now and again, you know, I feel a bit like an imposter, so it's pretty cool to get welcomed.
Do you
with
ever
that
feel
kind of terminology?
Do you ever feel like you're like, man, I'm hanging out with Spanky, but like I feel like I should be hanging out with Justin Bieber and Lil Wayne?
Absolutely. That could have been the trajectory for me.
Well,
But,
Lil Wayne skates as well, so.
Wait, Justin Bieber does too.
Oh,
Yeah, they both
that's
skate.
right.
They both skate.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I got lucky. With old Spanky there. Just, you know, both. I'm not actually sure how I'm trying to rack my brain, trying to figure out how I started hanging out with him.
Well,
But-
we've had him on the pod here, and you know he seems like a fun-loving guy.
Yeah, he's a fun lover. He's a silly guy. I think that's probably why we vibe in that kind of way. I'm not sure Lil Wayne or Justin Bieber would love the kind of stuff I make. So
Yeah, I haven't met the fellas myself.
y'all got to meet him.
Even though we've been trying to get him on the podcast.
Oh yeah, relentlessly.
Just keep
Tom
trying.
here's a believer.
Oh yeah.
Oh no way.
Mm-hmm. And
You know?
and Bigzo over here is a Wayne fan.
Mm-hmm. I'm a Wayne head.
Yep, call him a Wayno.
Yeah.
Dude, there is a Lil Wayne song that's really good.
What is
Y'all
it?
know that song? It's like, you had a lot of crooks try and steal your heart. How to love, and he's got like that. Ooh, it's good.
No, but I'm gonna have to Shazam that
Yeah, dude, you got it.
when this
Really good.
podcast is posted.
Is he talking
Yeah.
crooks like crooked grinds?
It might be pre-skating Lil Wayne, but I like to imagine it. Crooked Grind. Were y'all a part of the K Grind era, or was it Crooked Grind exclusively?
No,
For
I
y'all.
remember.
I remember K grind.
I remember the K grind, and there was a rumor that it was the Costin grind.
Yeah,
When people started calling it the K grind.
I was thinking it was the Costin Grind until this moment. Now I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's might be merely coincidental. I mean, because I think Crooks. I think Ardo.
Right.
I don't even think Costin. He just happens to have the same first,
First
initial.
letter of yeah.
That's interesting. I don't necessarily know who I think of when I think of a Crooked Grind. I guess I'm immediately I gotta think of Costin because I've been spending my whole life thinking a K Grind was named after him.
Well, what's your favorite crooked grind that Costin has done?
That's I can't think of one, to be honest.
Me neither. That's the weird part about this whole thing. Actually, no, I think there's some switch crooks that I can think of that Costin has done.
Yeah, definitely switch crooks before
Who?
regular
What-
crooks.
Yeah. What about Arto? Is he like he's like big? He's like a Crooked Grind guy, right?
He's a crookie monster for sure.
Well, I think he did this one, actually, kind of couple infamous crooked grinds in Medic Mahdi. There was one around a curved ledge
Yeah.
where he
Yeah,
just
but-
pinched it. That
And doesn't he
pinch.
do a really long one in one of either Sorry or Maddie? I don't know. Hey, whatever. But I was just saying that to try to get to when anytime I see somebody do a lip slide where they pop out and they do the like their truck goes up onto the ledge to pop out.
Yep.
I think of Willie Santos.
Mm.
And when me
So
and my
like on a double-sided ledge.
Yeah, on a double-sided ledge, and they pop out. My brain thinks of Willie Santos as the first guy because of the end skate video.
Yeah, his ender when he did it down like the King Tubba, the
Yeah.
double-sided King Tubba, and popped
Oh,
out
yeah.
like that.
He's doing a lot of cool shit like that, and even like ravers and feasters and stuff. There's a lot of cool ledge stuff in there. It's,
I just
very
watched
interesting.
the Tony Hawk documentary.
Until the wheels fall off.
the hawk duck, as they're calling it.
Oh man, I gotta show. Can I play the audio of something that I caught that I feel like y'all really like it?
Yeah, please do.
Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll be.
I haven't
Give me
watched
one
it yet.
second. Okay.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, no spoilers.
Okay, so Dwayne Peters is in it, our guy.
Right.
And
Fucking legend.
the line delivery of this little moment of Dwayne Peters is just made me laugh and laugh to where I had to record the TV. He's talking about how he didn't want Tony Hawk and his friends to go pro because it meant that he was on the way out if all these new people started going pro.
Yep.
Especially the guys that are coming in to wanting to be pro. They're coming in to take our spots. Fuck you.
They're coming in to take our spots. Fuck
Alright.
you. It just reminds me of something like Tim and Eric. Like,
Yeah. They should cast him. Yeah,
they should, man.
That fuck you at the end. It just comes in
Yeah.
so quick.
They're coming in to take our spots. Fuck you.
there's like even less of a pause. They're
Yeah.
coming to take our spots. Fuck you.
Oh, well, hey, it's cool being here, y'all, because I've been a fan for a long time. But also, we were just talking before y'all started that I watched the Jinkum video about your house and like hanging out with y'all. So I feel like I know you. So even though I don't, that's funny though. Isn't that funny?
That is kind of funny.
It's kind of weird.
It is
Yeah,
weird.
it's kinda
I'm
fucking
kind of a
weird.
weird guy. So.
Yeah, we refer to our fans as sweaty and deranged fans
Mhm.
because I think that we give a lot of personality out to the fans. So I
Right.
feel like they know us really on a personal level.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good though. That's kind of what you want, right?
But it's kind of the same for a comedian, right? At least for stand up. Not acting. Because acting you're just pretending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think there's like a bit of a I mean, my curse as a comedian is that I always end up like my buddy Clay makes fun of me for he says nobody will laugh at me unless they know everything about my life first. So I always feel like man, I've given too much of my people know everything about me now, and that's embarrassing. But now there's this trend in comedy where like comedians are like cool guys, they're like cool guys.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, who told you this? Is this just something that you came up with? You just want
This
to think
trend?
that? Yeah.
No, I don't think that I'm not saying comedians are cool. I'm saying there's a trend in stand up to where comedians will be like, they'll instead of being like, I'm crazy or whatever, I'm crazy and I eat shit out the toilet, or that's like my style of comedy.
That's a good. I like that.
Yeah, they'll be like, yo, but like, what is like a Tinder even for though? You know what I mean? Like they have this kind of. Cool...
I like that too. God damn.
Oh, yeah. It is true. They have this like I'm a cool guy kind of vibe to them that.
Well,
I'm envious of. So
I always equate cool to like being like beautiful, and I like what Conan said, where he's like, whenever he sees a beautiful stand-up comedian, he's like, "What the hell are you doing here? This isn't for you. This is for us. All these for us who are all fucked up. You're not supposed to be here."
But Conan is a pretty beautiful guy.
I think he's unconventionally beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And especially once they made the switch to HD, that was a little shocking.
That did fuck up. I mean, that fucked everybody though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
You don't need to see the amount of makeup somebody's wearing. Just like,
you don't need to be able to count the pores in their forehead.
That HD, oof.
Have you seen any cool comedians that you enjoy as their shtick, or is it?
No,
all
I don't
just
like it.
Cringy, yeah, because I haven't really seen any personally, so I don't know.
No, I like comics who like fully have committed to something, and there's a good chance they're going to be ashamed of themselves at the end of the set. That's kind of my style. There's a good risk of like, not that they're going to say something that's going to offend somebody, but more that they're just going to be embarrassed of the fool that they have made themselves out to be.
Yeah. Well, people kind of gravitate towards when people are kind of vulnerable on stage, when they kind of like, they bare their soul, in a way. Like, oh, I would never tell anyone that. And he's telling it on stage to whatever many people,
Right.
However many people watch Netflix, I'm sure they have a special.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Yeah, I like that vulnerable stuff, as long as it's not, I made a whole comedy special about my dead mom, which I'd say it's pretty vulnerable, but I didn't really necessarily have a choice. It's just when you talk about stuff like that, there's going to be some vulnerability to it. As long as there's like the person who's doing it doesn't seem to be just like doesn't feel like a cash grab kind of thing. As long as they're not having to reach too far to connect the dots and whatever the theme is of the show, then I'm down with it. But I think it's even vulnerable just to like, I don't know, do some stupid voice or something. I don't know, some like some dumb shit. I think that's a vulnerable choice nowadays too. So
Yeah, people don't like to take that risk of looking stupid
right.
and not
Yeah.
being laughed at. But yeah, it's kind of weird
It is weird.
It's kind of weird.
because like they should be laughing even if they're bad, right?
Yeah. Well, they want to be. They want people to laugh with them. I think
Yeah,
is
right.
the thing.
Right.
Dude, I did a
Get
bunch
that.
of shows in Australia like 5 years ago. And the audience hated me but sometimes I would kill, but it was because they were laughing at me.
Mm.
It wasn't like they all thought. And one time I got off stage and I was like, God, that was rough. And this guy came up to me and was like, hey, he's like, hey, oh, mate, next time, let's try a little harder next time or whatever. And I go, oh, thanks for watching the show. And he goes, oh, that's your real voice? I thought you were doing a character. like everybody thought I was doing like an impression of an American or something. It was
I was
pure.
gonna say, do you think that you're Australian?
No, no. I think they thought I was doing like, I'm an American guy here. Want to hear me talk about Alabama or whatever for 5 minutes? So,
Yeah. Who's the best skater from? Who's the most notable pro skater from Alabama? You're from Alabama, right?
yeah. Well, Jamie Thomas and Justin Hardy.
Isn't
Wait, Justin or Jake? Justin. Sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know Jamie Thomas was from there actually.
Oh yeah, legendary Alabama skater.
the
Same
Chief.
last name.
Yeah. Oh my God! And we actually have a Thomas here. We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah.
But
That's
Oh
right.
man.
you
Yeah.
know, I think this is a good time. I am Bigzo over here, and
Mhm.
this is my co-host Thomas
Mhm.
Tweak.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, nice to meet y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
So what's it like having the same first name as Whitmer's last name?
That was the first thing I thought about when you said we're gonna have Whitmer Thomas on. I said, well, this is gonna get confusing.
Oh god.
Oh
Here we
God,
go.
this is gonna get confusing. But
Yeah.
it's cool because that means maybe one day I might see my name up in lights. It would just be my first name, and it would be behind his first name. Right.
Hey, no, it'll probably be in front. A lot of people they think my name's Thomas Whitmer, so they put my name backwards on the marquee all the time. So.
And you always have to go in and Sharpie in a comma.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
a comma with you and put it in.
I should. That's
Yeah,
a really
that's
good
a good
idea. Where are y'all at?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston.
Oh, nice. That's not too far from me out here in Toronto.
Yo, what the hell are you doing up there in Canada?
Yeah, what the hell,
I'm
dude?
being an actor in a TV show up here. I've been up here since April. And I'm in a hotel. It's been interesting.
You can't disclose the acting project, or can you?
I don't think I'm allowed to say the name of the show. Well, it's called Slip. Yeah, whatever. It's called Slip.
There you
It's
go.
on Roku TV. I'm part of the Roku family now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know when it comes out, or I don't really have any other information about it. But yeah, I've been here. I'm shooting. I think it's 2 months, almost 2 months total. So I've kind of like hit a wall. Today I almost got a PlayStation because I was trying to think of stuff kind of to do. But
you might be the most notable actor that we've had on the podcast here. This is some insight into the life of a world famous actor over here.
That's true.
well, let's hope that's the way it turns out. Who are the other actors you had on there?
Well, we had DJ Doug Pound. You probably skated
Oh
with
yeah,
him.
no, he's the guy. I mean, he's
But he's more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you were behind. You were a character on his Pound House.
yeah.
But I mean, I gotta say, I've just been watching this show, Tom. I don't know if you've heard of it, called The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar. Oh, I'm familiar. Yeah.
And I didn't even know. I was in season 8, and Whitmer just popped up fucking literally out of nowhere in one of the episodes.
Oh man, I got a funny story about that.
I'd love to hear it.
Is it
you know?
scary?
No, it's not scary.
Oh,
I
thank
don't
God.
turn into a zombie either.
Oh, thank God.
I'm a bad guy in the show. Okay, so I was stoked to be on Walking Dead because it was like the #1 show in America, even in the 8th season. So I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I'm gonna be in something that my dad's gonna watch. And it was this cool guy part. Like you saw the guy, and I don't end up being a cool guy. But
You're one of the saviors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was written as like I'm a guy with like fucking slicked back hair and sunglasses, dressed in all black with like a cool leather jacket and like a fucking gun. And I was like, holy hell! So I do this audition and I get the part. They fly me down there to Atlanta. Then they dress me up. And I've never gotten to play a cool guy. I always play like an unfuckable dork. So I was excited to get to play this cool guy, even though he's a bad guy. And they put me in all the clothes, all the black clothes. I'm wearing like shit kicker boots and fucking fucked up black jeans. And, I just look like
That sounds
what
cool.
Hollywood thinks a cool guy is,
Mhm.
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And then they put all this shit in my hair and they make it all messy and kind of push back. I looked awesome.
Yeah.
And then the next day, and they had me grow out my facial hair, so I kind of looked like a messy little junky badass. And I was like, oh, this is great. Next day, I get there and they say you got to shave, and there's your costumes in the trailer, and I go, and it's like a nerd costume from Party City. It's like a button-up shirt with like almost a pocket protector and some carpenter pants and like some Sperry shoes.
And the aviator sort of
and they
clear
gave me
glasses.
some big Jeffrey Dahmer style glasses. And they were like, the creator didn't think it was convincing to have you in the other clothes. So he asked if we could just make you like Jeffrey Dahmer. Anyway, so... But it was still fun.
Yeah.
But so we start shooting. My first thing I shoot, and I'd never seen the show really. I just watched a bunch of like catch up 10-minute synopsis kind of episodes of videos on YouTube. And so we get there. My first scene, I walk up behind this guy and I shoot him and he dies. And they shoot this show on film. So they don't do a lot of takes.
Yeah.
So that was it. We just did the one take, and that part was over. And everybody starts clapping, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. And then the dude who I shot starts bawling, crying, and everybody starts hugging him. And I'm like,
did you really shoot him?
No. I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? And then it turns out that guy had been on the show for years, or as like a certain character, or for a while. And that was me killing him. And so,
yeah.
And then I was just sort of in the background, just kind of like, hey.
And you had no idea.
No, I felt bad. I was like,
They're like, man, I can't believe after all these years they brought on this unfuckable dork to kill you.
Yeah. And then we went, did the rest of the.
Wait, who was the character? Do you remember?
I can't remember his name, but he had like short hair. He lived in Orlando in real life.
Negan. It was Negan, right?
It was Negan. No, but so then we're shooting the show, and I keep having to shoot zombies who are like following us. And every time I shoot, I'd go. I would go. And the director was like, "Don't worry, people. Everybody does that." And then, so one thing that happens with Walking Dead, I guess, is when a walker gets killed, they celebrate because it means that they get that actor gets to be like, it's a promotion. It means they get credited in the show. It means they probably get into the Screen Actors Guild, which is cool. And then they get to become a new style of walker, like new makeup and stuff. So it's like a celebratory moment. So they are like, the director's like, hey, Cindy, or whatever her name was, you get to die today, everybody. Cindy gets to die today. Everybody, it's like 100 people dressed as zombies. everybody, the whole
Standing
crew
ovation.
starts clapping like, yeah, Cindy, yeah, you've been fucking congrats, Cindy, you get to die. That's so great. And Cindy's like, yes. And so
You've been
I turn
fucking killing it, walking slow in prosthetic makeup. Now you get to die.
and so the scene happens, and I turn and I shoot her, and Cindy can't fall down right. They just like, she is not cutting it as far as just like going limp and falling down. So
Yeah.
they had to fire her from dying that day.
My God.
And they pushed her a couple rows back, and they're like, sorry, Cindy, we're going to let Ian die today.
Ian.
So nobody really cheered for Ian, and then Ian died, and just kind of funny. I don't know.
Sorry, Ian doesn't really like the limelight anyway.
Yeah.
If I know Ian as well as I think I do.
So that was my time on Walking Dead.
He was Walker number 569, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the show, you know?
Did you finish it?
I'm actually on episode 15 of season 8 right now, so no spoilers for me, all right?
Hey, you got it, pal. That's the only episode I ever saw, was the one I was in, to be honest.
You
And
know,
I
it's
saw the
not bad.
pilot.
It's not a bad story, but you know, after a while, you do say, "Oh my God, yeah, you're running away from zombies. You know, how much longer could you go through the same fucking shit?" But,
No,
you
I'd
know,
kill
I guess-
myself.
I guess the zombies, they never stop coming. You know.
They never do. I don't know what I would do. I mean, the beginning of lockdown, it sort of felt a little like zombie life. I feel like part of me is like, maybe I'd do okay in a zombie apocalypse. But then the other part of me is like, nah, I'd just fucking kill myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be bored.
Yeah, even if you were able to escape the zombies for a bit, you'd probably be like, "Fuck this!
Yeah.
This is too much."
Yeah, I don't know why. I just started watching it because I was playing through all the Resident Evil games, and God, do I love those games, you know? But the Resident Evil movies fucking suck for some reason.
I heard that new one is better than the other ones, though. Is
Oh.
that true? What's it like?
Welcome
Raccoon?
to Raccoon City,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen one in so long.
I almost watched it on an airplane, but it was just too dark on the screen in front of me. So I said, "Fuck this." I'm watching
Porn.
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 I'm watching When Harry Met Sally instead, or something. I forget
That's
what I
a good
watched.
one.
Yeah.
I always try to find the longest movie for the airplane.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch Aviator. Sure, why not?
Yeah. I forget what I actually watched. I saw that they had Kill Bill on there. And a couple other Quentin joints.
Well, if they have both volumes, that's pretty long.
That was pretty long.
Yeah.
That's a flight right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Avatar on a plane once, and it really actually choked me up. And then somebody afterwards was like, "Oh, you know, if you watch a movie on a plane, the elevation makes you more emotional." I said, "That better be the case."
Yeah, that better be fucking true.
Dude, I've watched movies and been so into them that when it's on the airplanes, that when it's over, I watch it again because I've been so emotionally invested.
And you just
Or-
miss your friends. You're like, I need to see them again.
Yeah, my friends. It was the movie Mud. Is what I
Yeah.
did.
I was gonna say, you seem to be emotionally, but the memory of it made your voice crack right there.
That's just puberty.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm watching right now because of I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just busy shooting this show. I'm having a hard time watching anything like that I haven't already seen. So I've been watching all the Star Wars movies.
Well, have you checked out the new Kids in the Hall?
I haven't, but that's new, so I'm gonna have a hard time. I want to wait till I get home and chill out on my couch and watch it. But how is it?
I haven't watched it either because I got signed out of my Amazon account and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta deal
shit.
with this.
Damn.
So you've been watching all the new Star Wars movies?
Well,
The new ones?
I tried to watch the new ones. So I was thinking, I was like, maybe because I didn't like the new Star Wars movies, and I was like, well, maybe I just don't like these because maybe maybe no Star Wars movies are good.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
You're like, you just have nostalgia for the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went back and I watched I watched Empire Strikes Back, and it's really good.
Oh yeah, Empire's great. It's awesome.
And I was like, well, but everybody says Return of the Jedi is really bad though. It's like cheesy. So I watched Return of the Jedi. There's some stuff in there that I get, story wise, it's like a little annoying or tricky, but it's still a good movie. I mean, in my opinion, it's still good. And I was like, okay, well, A New Hope probably feels like so budget committed. And I watched that. Nope, that's great.
Yeah. Is it
And
the
then-
ancestral stuff between Luke and his sister?
Is that the stuff that bothers me?
Yeah.
No, I love that.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's kind of my favorite part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff's great. And then I was like, okay, well, let me just watch the Force Awakens again, because maybe I do like the new Star Wars movie. So I watched that. I couldn't get past 40 minutes. I turned it off. I don't like it. You got the guy who's like a stormtrooper who stops being a stormtrooper,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
But then he's like cracking jokes like 5 minutes later with the other guy on the cheering for the. He'd be traumatized.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if he was like raised his entire life like as a stormtrooper, like how
Yeah.
would you even have like a real? I don't know. I guess the stormtroopers were cracking jokes to each other before. I don't know.
Guess,
They in Mandalorian they hire a lot of comedians to play stormtroopers in Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yeah. Yeah. You got Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah,
is one
Jason
of-
Sudeikis and I think who was he with? I forget. It wasn't
Yeah.
Bill Hader. I know Bill Hader and Ben Schwartz did BB-8's voice,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
That's cool. Yeah. So I don't know. I couldn't get through it, and then I was like, well, these prequels, those are definitely bad. So then I started watching the prequels, and they are not good,
No.
but the story is good. It's like telling a story that like makes sense all the way through them. And I'm like, these are better than the new ones, because at least there's just like one. I mean, in my opinion, there's like one through line story throughout where it's not all out of whack. Anyway, so that's just what I've that's what
Long story short, you got to Baby Yoda and you were like, I'm sold.
well, I love that little guy.
No,
Baby
yeah.
Yoda, I'm all in on baby for real. I
I think
truly am.
everyone loves Baby Yoda, even people that haven't seen.
I haven't seen it,
Mandalorian.
but you know how I was taken back by the Baby Yoda on board sticker that I saw today.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
yeah.
we love him. I think
Yeah.
his real name, it's not Borat, but his actual name is something like Borat.
I think it's it is Borat.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I think it's Grogu.
It's weird.
Grogu, yeah.
Yeah, Grogu.
I always think his name's Borat.
My wife.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
weird. Baby has a wife.
Yeah,
It's
right?
kinda strange.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
Yeah,
you know,
pretty
when
cute.
at the end of the day, when you think about it, aren't all the stormtroopers just saviors and Darth is Negan?
Mhm.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, do you have any advice to two aspiring actors like Tom and myself?
Yeah. Do stand up comedy.
Oh,
And then
Oh.
maybe somebody will just start casting because they like your comedy. That's my case, at least.
That's pretty good advice.
That's how I got my foot. I moved to LA to be an actor, and then I started doing and nobody, I couldn't figure out what the hell to do. And then I started doing stand up, and then that's
did you have
I
an
st-
agent and
no.
all that?
I didn't
Or
know.
you
No,
just-
dude, I was an idiot. I met a guy in Florida who worked at a special effects company, and he said he'd give me a job if I moved to LA, and I wanted to be an actor, so I moved to LA right when I turned 18, and then I got out there and called that guy, and he never answered the phone. So
Wow.
classic. And so I got a job at the Active Skate Shop.
That's
Oh hell
sick.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
worked there for years. I got
You-
laid off.
Times are tough at acting.
Yeah.
What were you doing there? Packing
I was-
boxes?
No, I was building building skateboards. It wasn't the mail order. It was like the actual
The actual shop.
physical shop.
Mm.
I was the only guy who worked there who skated. So,
Ooh, that's not
So-
a good look.
well, it was great for me because I just got to hang behind the counter with all the
Yeah.
skate gear. But built skateboards and sponsored Elijah Burl.
Elijah Burl.
Who else did we sponsor? We had just Theotis had just started writing for Active.
Wow.
Those are probably the two main current
Didn't
relevant pros.
Townend skate for Active?
He did, but that was before my time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is actually something that you and Thomas over here also have in common. You know, Thomas used to work at a skate shop,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
the Coliseum skate shop. So,
Oh, cool.
oh my God, this is
Twinsies.
Thomas. You must feel like you're meeting your soulmate over here.
You know, honestly, we're like two T's in a pod.
Yeah.
Hey, I worked at a couple of skate shops.
Damn. It's got me beat.
Sorry.
Damn.
Kind of
My
like
home-
two T's in a bag. That's why when you guys are around, everyone refers to you guys as tea bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's a nice nickname, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I greet everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Exactly.
really nice.
Yeah. Well, I think so.
Yeah.
It's just the skater code to greet them with a tea bag. you know?
Skater code. Live by it.
So you moved out there and you got a job at Active.
Yeah.
And you said, I've made it. There's no reason to pursue my acting career anymore. Because I'm an active
Kinda.
employee.
In a way, yeah. But then
That's
I
pretty
got
cool.
fired.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
knew that there was a sour end to this
Well, you
story.
got laid off. You didn't.
Oh, I
get
got late. I don't know what you would call it. The owner came through and decided that he wanted to rebrand that shop in Santa Monica with more of a streetwear kind of vibe. And that really wasn't the vibe of all of the employees. So they fired everybody, even the managers, except for one employee.
Damn.
Did it have anything to do with the Everclear song from Santa Monica?
Man, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd listen to that every day on the way to work.
Yeah.
That was why I moved to Santa Monica. 'Cause I just
Dude.
knew there's a song about
Makes-
it.
Honestly, a good reason.
Yeah.
You
You're
didn't
like,
even
right.
hear the song. You just knew that there was a song.
There's the
About
one
it.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, well, I know Sweet Home Alabama. That's where I've been my whole life. So let's find
Yeah.
a different one. Oh, Santa
we gotta-
Monica. Okay, here we
Santa-
go.
All right, here we go. And
Yeah,
then
you're
I get
just-
there.
You're already in the S's. Sweet Home Alabama. Okay, so Santa Monica. Interesting.
Yeah. It's great.
We can live beside the ocean. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I never even
that's
thought of that.
been landlocked this entire time.
I wasn't landlocked though. I grew up on the beach down there.
Shit.
Yeah.
What? There's
So-
a beach? on my-
Yeah, down on the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, that must
That's
be
where I
warm.
grew up.
Tom, I told you we should have updated this fucking map. in the
Dude,
studio.
honestly,
Sorry.
I know.
I had to
fucked
make
up
that
on the
stupid
map.
joke. Sorry.
It was off memory.
I was gonna say the first skate shop I worked at was Blonde John's, which was not Ron John's.
Damn.
There was a skate and surf shop in my hometown. A guy named Johnny was like, I want to open a skate surf place. I'm going to call it Blonde John's, like that one spot. And we're like, just don't call it Blonde John's, though, because that's already the name of a place. And he's like, nah, I'm going to do Blonde John's. It's going to be the same font, same logo, everything. It's just going to be called Blonde
Weird.
John's.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good branding. Personally.
No.
From a business owner, you know?
And then Ron John's got so frustrated with him that they came and opened a shop in the same area.
Just to
Yeah.
confuse people even more.
Yeah.
Like,
Did
what?
you-
But isn't that? But-
Yeah.
Did you send out any sponsor me tapes when you worked there? Did you have any ambitions to
No.
get sponsored?
I did. I was sponsored by a shop in Pensacola, Florida when I was 13 called Chad's Boarding House. But I tore my ACL when I was 14 or 13 and kind of had a hard go. I tore my ACL and then took like 10 months, I think, to recover before I could skate again. Then I skated again for a week and I broke my wrist in like the worst kind of way. And then I still skated all the time. I just was like more into music. I just kind of knew like there's no way I would go pro. I was like so afraid to do certain shit
Yeah.
after that.
this meeting's about to end. I don't know why, but this upgrade we never got cut
should
off.
we have a second meeting?
Yeah, so I'm just going to stop this
Okay.
real quick, and we're going to send you a different link.
Yeah.
Whit.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, great to meet you. Thanks for being on the podcast.
You too.
Hey,
pal.
sorry about that. That's never happened before. We thought it was going to happen before a few
true.
times, and it never has. We've
It's
done
true.
like 2.5-hour episodes.
I know.
Hey.
I apologize. I apologize for the unprofessional software.
Hey, welcome to corporations. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, we finally made it in.
Represent.
Oh, yeah.
Apple.
Big Apple boy.
Is
over
that like
there.
a vintage Apple shirt, or is it just a?
I don't know. It looked like it, but it's like brand new, and I just bought it at a thrift store.
Huh. It's cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's pretty nice.
Thank you.
Really good. You ever see any fancy lad stuff at a thrift store?
Actually, yeah, but it was my own clothes that I donated.
Oh.
So, I get I happen to have a lot of them because they're cheaper to take a fancy lad shirt than buy.
Let's
any
go
other
buy a different shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But before this untimely, spontaneous break, you were saying that you tore your ACL.
Oh yeah.
You became more interested in music. Is that right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I know from your stand up you were in an emo band.
Oh yeah. Well, I was in a punk band. I was in a punk band first. We were.
That's fucking sick.
Thanks. And then my girlfriend broke up with me in 9th grade, and then we sort of became emo. But
Because you were so sad?
I was sad. So and then it became like a punk band where I was singing like heartbroken guy lyrics, more like a saves the day kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. That does sound emo.
Yeah. Y'all know saves the day.
Yeah.
And then what happened there? And then the scene sort of started shifting from punk to like hardcore metalcore. And
but you yourself identified as a scene stir.
yeah, oh yeah. I was a
You're like,
scene
I'm
kid.
a scene stir
yeah.
until I die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was a scene kid. I was like a scene kid, but in Alabama, so we didn't have access to all the cool stuff,
Like hot topic.
Ew, yeah, we didn't have that kind of stuff. So it was more of it was like a scene kid. I didn't quite have the fashion of the scene kid. Also, I was a skater, so I wasn't. I'm trying to think of who I really wanted to. I wanted to look like Andrew Reynolds and Jim Greco and Jeff Rowley. So I kind of maintained that throughout all these musical phases.
Yeah.
And then I did have a bondage belt, which I think Ali Boulala had.
Like the studded belt?
It was it had hoops on it.
Oh, yeah.
I ordered
Makes more
it.
sense.
I got it for Christmas.
I was going to ask who the most scenester skater is.
Might be him back in the day.
Ali Boulala?
Well, scenester. I don't know. It's tricky because it didn't feel like that was like the time period of Sunset Strip skaters is what it felt like.
Yeah. So I'd almost say Corey Duffel, but he seemed a little more punk.
Yeah, he's more punk.
It's a tough one.
But maybe Ethan Fowler or no, but he's kind of hesh.
He's kind of like just a dark boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's too old to be a scenester.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say Butchie, Brian Wright.
Right.
Yeah.
Local skater.
Absolutely.
People love hearing.
Absolutely
it on
takes the
podcasts.
cake, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely takes the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Maybe somebody on Foundation, though. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say
can't even
somebody
think of
over
somebody,
at Tum Yeto for sure.
Yeah, definitely Tum Yeto. Yeah, we
Garrett-
got
Garrett
the
Stir or
ballpark
something.
there. Yeah.
Had
Gareth,
those little hats, right? Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he had those little hats. Those were pretty cute.
I was pretty starstruck by him when he came into active.
Mm.
I would ask him
Dude, I
really
bet.
annoying questions. Is it true you all eat the most stairs?
Dude, skaters got to know the answers to these things.
Yeah. I remember
They know what they're getting into.
I remember somebody walking in and going, Reynolds just varial healed Hollywood High. And everybody going, you can't do that. Really? That's crazy. Then it came out a couple years later. You could see it in the video. How's about that?
It really happened.
Baker 3.
Big. Yeah. But yeah, so that whatever. I don't know. And then I was like a hardcore metal band. Like, the breakdowns and kind of almost like grindcore.
Mm-hmm.
So do you play guitar? You play bass?
I sang in all these bands.
Sing? Okay.
I play guitar and bass in the punk bands, but then once it got into the more, I don't know, grindcore era music, I didn't really know how to do that. I was just the singer. Oh, screamer, I guess was the proper. And
I liked the song that you came out with that you had Matt King make the video for. I don't know.
Oh, thanks, pal. Appreciate that. Matt King, what a great guy.
It's a lot softer of a song than all the stuff that you're describing, but I guess it's a little emo because it sounds like a very sentimental song. I thought the video fit it quite well, actually.
Oh, thanks, man. That's so cool. Yeah. I mean, Matt killed it. I was trying to think of somebody to make that who could do something sentimental without it feeling like too embarrassing. And I love his videos and his music so much. And I'm like, I thought, well, maybe I'd never seen him do anything too sentimental, so he probably wouldn't make it too embarrassing.
Yeah.
But that's a good example of like overshare, embarrassing, that song. But
oversharing.
It's called it's too much information in that song.
Yeah. It was sweet though. It was a sweet song. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, pal. But yes, that's what happened though, is I heard we were on tour in that band. That band was called Say Your Last. And we were on tour, and then I heard Bright Eyes while I was had diarrhea. I was stuck in the back seat of the van, and I was asking my buddy, the drummer, to pull over. And he's like, I can't. This is a roadblock, and I've got weed and stuff. Because I was gonna go take a shit in the woods in the middle of the night.
Yep.
And
as you should.
Yeah, we just listened to Bright Eyes, which if you catch Bright Eyes at the right time, right age, that hits, man.
Is the right time when you're trying to hold in a squirt in the backseat of a van?
Yeah, and everybody was mad at me too because we had this record label come see us in North Carolina. But I had bronchitis. I couldn't make noise, really. I couldn't sing at all, so I fucked it for us.
You fucked it.
I fucked it, dude. And then I heard that, and then we all got back, and me and the other guy, the other guys got into Pavement.
Oh.
One guy got into more of math rock, and then our drummer was still really into the shit we were doing. But we all just kind of looked at each other one day. We wanted to go skate. We didn't want to have band practice, and we were like, "Do y'all feel passionate about this anymore?" And everybody was like, "Nah." So we called our drummer, and we all quit together.
And the drummer said, "I'm keeping the name. I'm keeping the band alive."
Yeah, he did an Axl Rose.
Vision.
No, he went on to do a way cooler band called Flawless Victory, which was just like a mosh band, which is better than anything we were gonna do. But yeah, so that was my music career as a child.
I heard the guy from Bright Eyes is like a multi-millionaire.
I don't know. Is he? I mean,
that's what I heard. I heard he is one of the richest musicians out there, and I just don't understand how that equates.
Neither do I, because he never signed a major deal. He never did any of the It feels like he never sold out. He didn't do any embarrassing stuff, really, other than
Like I was saying, could be all hearsay.
But no, he does own houses and shit.
Oh,
he's got to have some money.
And and when he tours, he does play into theaters, which is a good way to make some money. Maybe he owns I don't know, some record label. I don't know. I think he used to own a record label. But he has. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I want to hear more about Bright Eyes.
Okay. I was going to say he has that one song, First Day of My Life, which is like, I can see that being in like a Delta commercial or something.
And that's how you make your millions. You know, Delta.
Yeah, I think so.
They're commissioning artists for millions of dollars just for the commercials.
I think so. They might.
Do you mainly make your, profession from as a touring comedian, or probably more so from acting, right?
Nowadays, it was more as a touring comedian, but then the pandemic happens. And then, honestly, I'd probably make my living as a writer for the most part. Like writing scripts and things that nobody will ever probably, hopefully people will get to see one day. But
and you wrote the Civil Dead, right?
Yeah, me and my friend Clay wrote The Civil Dead, which is a movie that'll come out next year. But you don't get paid for it. I mean, that's like a movie we made with no money and a crew of 4. So, but like, get paid to write for a TV show or something like that. There's a few different ways to make a living out here as a comedian in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm just interested. It's another world out there. It's otherworldly to me because we're over here in Boston, Massachusetts. So there's no film industry out here.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I first moved to LA, I like read some article that said it typically takes 10 years to like make a living, like doing like Hollywood related stuff. And it probably took me about 12, I'd say.
Yeah.
To like figure out how to really make a living.
Well, I saw that you had BGPs in that frontside flip that Tim Robinson did, so I think that you made it. Okay.
What's BGPs?
Background props.
Oh yeah, that was sick. He did that first try.
Damn.
And he broke our friend Price's board.
Yeah.
Your legs at Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are pals? Matt. Yeah.
Oh,
great
yeah.
guy.
He's been on the pod.
Friend of the podcast.
Great guy, Matt Price.
We're actually just going down your entire friend group.
Yeah, we're getting your whole friend group in here.
Get every single person on the podcast.
Well, I mean,
we were trying to get all those Osiris team riders, but we've changed our mission.
It's true.
Dude, you get Anthony. You get Ave on here
from Osiris.
Yeah, I think of him. I think of him as Osiris. Oh wait, no, he's DC. Sorry.
Yeah, DC.
Wait,
DC
who am I thinking of? Fuck, who am I thinking of? The guy who kind of looked. He went Christian. He did ollied over the DJ. At the time,
Josh Casper.
Yeah, Josh Casper. He kind of looked a little like Ave back then for a sec to me. What happened to him? He went Christian, right?
I don't know. I'm a Casperholic.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I'm recovering.
And I love those. Yeah, I'm a recovering Casperholic. And I love those Benihanas that he used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give me more.
But, I also wanted to ask, you must have, did you strike up, did you have any bond on the, the last time I'm going to mention Walking Dead, did you have any bond on the set with Dwight on The Walking Dead? Did you meet Dwight and bro down with him because he used to be a skater?
Who is Dwight? Oh, is he the blonde guy?
Yeah.
I knew that he was a skater, but he wasn't there when I was there. I think he was off.
Damn.
Yeah, but I've heard of him being a skater. I don't remember where I saw that.
Austin Emilio.
He was like a really good skater, though, right?
Yeah, I watched a part of his yesterday. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was from like 11 years ago, but it was good.
Yeah, it seems like he could have been sponsored.
Yeah, he's probably sponsored. I'll probably put out a part. I keep saying I'm going to put out a part.
Do it.
I was going to say you, Tim, Matt Price, Doug Pound,
Dougie,
Spanky,
Spankers
should all make a video and have Matt King edit it. Why not?
That's a great idea. I know that Spanky could film a whole video part in one day if he wanted to.
Yeah, well, sure. It's pro,
But
Dude, watching that guy skate is
Bro.
crazy. I feel like he gets better every time I skate with him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. And the way that he'll tell you how to do stuff, normal people's bodies don't work like that. He like has to, he imagines things in order to do. He's like, just imagine it's a quarter pipe. I'm like, no, then I just run into a wall. I don't. But it takes. I'm always like, I'm going to film a part. I've made friends with the Warble guys as well, and like they're always down to film and stuff. But then I just feel bad. It takes hours for me to do a stupid ass trick.
Yeah. Well, you got to understand they're used to it.
Yeah,
because everybody takes hours.
And so. Tom loves filming. It's another Thomas.
So yeah.
He's got your back.
He does love to film, and he's always encourages me. I did 2 cool tricks that he filmed. Maybe they'll come out in one of his videos.
Hell yeah.
And I got a clip in the Spanky video. So that is something.
What was the Spanky video?
The Baker Spanky video, Horses, that came out a couple months ago.
Yeah. I did watch that part, but I'm sorry, your clip escapes me at the moment.
It's okay. It's a frontside slappy down this like thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
frontside slappies are hard.
He said that was his part that he was most proud of, so that must be an honor being in Spanky's part, and you didn't sully his part for him.
Mm-hmm.
No, and that was a shock to me. I didn't know I was going to get to be in there. I was there for a lot of him filming it, so that was cool. Some of the stuff this guy's doing. I think it's his best part. He's got to
throw the good homies in there.
Yeah, he's got to. I guess, me and him became pals during COVID, like lockdown time, because we lived right by each other. And it was like that weird time right in the beginning where we like didn't know if you feel kind of bad for skating because you didn't like, what if you got hurt and then you'd have to go to the hospital?
And take up room for people that are there for like serious shit.
Yeah. So
we got hurt playing.
Oh yeah.
Well, no,
I mean, that's sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I was just goofing off.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty accident prone. So it was like a lot of just sitting and then delicately pushing to a curb. But yeah, it's fun. Good guy, that Spinky.
Oh yeah, we had him on the podcast recently. We were trying to make him laugh the whole time. We couldn't make him laugh once.
No,
he wouldn't budge. Well, he had the camera, so all we saw was from like the bridge of his nose up, so we couldn't get a read on any reaction from him.
Oh damn.
No, he told us before he had a pre-warning to being on the podcast that he was gonna be a little out of it. But I said, if you fucking promise to do the Fancy podcast, we don't give a shit how you feel. You gotta fucking show up.
Gotta do it.
That's nice. See, that's a testament to how good of a guy this guy is.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Love the guy. Spanky, if you're listening, love you.
What are some other skate podcasts?
I don't think there are any. I think we're the only one.
I think so, cool. Because I think we're the #1 skate podcast because we're the only one.
Yeah,
well, that's great.
Hard-hitting skate journalism.
Yeah, but I mean, there's one I've like heard of. It's called like the 10 Club or something,
or it's maybe
the 8
Club.
Yes.
I think it's the 8 Club.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this youngster gifted hater running around town?
You know what? I like him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I asked him to be on the podcast. He said he was a little podcast out, but I hope to get him on the podcast one day soon. And, maybe this will be enough incentive. This episode, when it comes out, I'll reach out again. Maybe he'll say yes.
We'll see if we're still interested.
I liked his analysis of the company Fucking Awesome.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Thought it was. I mean, I think he's pretty hip to what's going on. It's funny too because I've seen him, critique certain people, and then there'll be videos of him skating around with that person, and I'm like, I gotta try to imagine that day of them kind of. I wonder if they know,
Yeah.
But I love it. I have always thought there was sort of like a skate criticism, a lacking in like an outsider criticizing skating in a way. I guess he's not really an outsider, but
Well, it's kind of like, yeah, he's really good at skating. But no, I like it because it's. I mean, people will have fine art critiques for movies or paintings, but no one takes skateboarding serious enough to actually put the time and effort it would be to actually have a very well thought out critique like that. So I applaud the man.
yeah, me too. And I would be honored if he like made fun of me kept me, and it makes me feel relevant.
Well, actually, he just made a post on his Instagram I saw that said that he was like taking open submissions for people's Instagram profiles to like criticize. So you
shit.
You could DM him and say, "Hey, I got one."
Oh shit.
You'd probably have to have some skate clips. I don't know if your Instagram.
I think I deleted all of them the other day. Deleted pretty much everything off Instagram.
Looks too unprofessional for your career.
No, I got embarrassed. I just feel I have the struggle with this imposter thing with skating, to where I will be like, shit, I can't have skate stuff on here. What am I doing?
Because you don't think that you're a quote unquote real skater.
Yeah, I just want to look cool, and I always forget that I feel cool when I'm skating, and then I look at the video of it, and I'm like, damn it. So sometimes I'll do a trick that I worked really hard on, and then I'll post it. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then months later, I can't remember the journey of how hard it was for me to land it. And so I'll start to get self-conscious and delete it. So I think, yeah, it's all of my stupid shit in my head.
Yeah, well, I always say if you are just actively skating, then you're a skater. And it doesn't matter your skill level. There's always going to be somebody better than you. So as long as it, you pushed yourself to get the clip, I think that you should be proud of it.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I did. I really did.
All right. Well, then I guess you're going to have to repost it.
All right. I will.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Good.
I can't skate while I'm out here in Toronto. I ain't seen one damn skater out here. I haven't seen like a real skater.
It's like Footloose. They outlawed it, huh?
I guess so. I've seen people on longboards. I truly have not seen a skater. And there's spots out here. And I don't see anybody. Isn't like Bobby DeKaiser from here? No, I'm just not allowed to skate. I had to sign a thing saying I won't skate, basically, because of they can't insure me.
Hurt halfway through production.
Yeah, I heard Jason Lee had to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was a big movie star, so pretty extreme.
Yeah, is he kind of like one of your like skate actor idols, Jason Lee?
He's probably the only.
Oh well, you got Steve Berra.
Oof, yeah.
Oof.
Jason Lee, I met him at Active too. He came and watched the skate video.
Wow.
I was pretty starstruck. I don't know what he was doing there. It probably lived around there or something. Just walked in and watched the skate video, some new video with me. Can't remember what it was. Maybe Cataclysmic Abyss.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
And then we sort of talked about it for a sec. He was such a nice guy.
Wow.
And a great skater. Probably one of the most photogenic skaters to ever exist. Like his the way that he. No, I don't mean his face. He's obviously a handsome man, but
yeah, the man's got a great style. That's what you're trying.
Yeah, he just looks so good in photos. It doesn't matter what shoes he's wearing. He just always looks cool.
Yeah, I liked him in the movie Mallrats myself.
Yeah, he looks great. But it's crazy. I always think about this with him. Is there so many times he had to play sort of a doof?
Yeah.
But he was always such a fashionable skater, and I always wondered like if he was ever like, can't I just wear my Airwalks or whatever shoes? I don't want to wear these.
Yeah. Well, Mike V also had a cameo role in Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
So, yeah.
Let's just give credit where credit's due.
And that was like long hair. Was that long hair, Mike V?
It was, actually.
I think he was in Hangover, too. With the long hair.
I don't recall that.
And let's not forget fucking
Chad
Jason-
Fernandez.
Oh, I was gonna say.
well,
Oh yeah,
I
I was
mean,
gonna say
Chad
Jason
Fernandez.
Dale in Netflix's Love,
Yeah, that's
season
true.
1 and 2.
Oh boy, I've seen those episodes. He's okay, I guess.
It's a good show. I'll
Yeah.
say it's a good show. I don't know what the fuck he's doing in there.
I mean, like the Gifted Hater said, he's already acting on camera every time he's interviewed anyway, so
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
He's a guy. He's one of those guys. This is always a tricky guy to be around, who just like salivates at his own mythology. You just gotta. You don't know. It's like when every now and again you hang out with somebody like that. Obviously, great skater. But sometimes when that guy starts talking, I'm like, dude, you shouldn't romanticize your life this much.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
think-
hurt one day.
You think he's got a little bit of an ego, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Except it was weird. I saw him when he was on the Office Hours podcast, and it seemed like he was kind of like fanning out on Tim really hard.
Tim probably didn't give a
And-
shit
and
about who
Tim
he
was kind of like, "Hey, buddy, why don't you leave the comedy to me, okay?"
Nah.
That's the vibe I was getting.
I didn't know that he went on. Was that an older episode?
It was probably like a year or two ago.
Wow. Yeah, because Tim doesn't care about.
Yeah,
him.
right. Yeah, I
Tim-
love that.
Tim Heidecker is like, oh my god, he's like one of the way that he. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's phased by any. I don't know. My guy, I just got mad respect for Tim Heidecker. He's a
I
cool
mean,
guy.
Of course, fucking legend, you know?
He's a cool guy. I met Tim Heidecker when I first started doing comedy. I found myself at a I was with Doug Pound actually at a wiffle ball game that Doug Pound threw with Tim Heidecker. I was like 22 maybe years ago. And he goes, I said a joke, nobody heard it. And about 10 minutes later, I thought, well, maybe I'll try that joke again. I said it again. And Tim Heidecker goes, yeah, we heard it the first time and we didn't laugh. And it like, I don't think I talked for the next 24 hours. And then me and him became pals again, or just pals in general, I guess, in the last year or so. And he's been such a supportive, great guy. And I have not brought that up to him because I know he obviously, there's no way he would ever remember that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that really was a great lesson to like, just don't repeat myself if somebody doesn't laugh.
Really hit you hard. Really
It got me.
Made an impact on you.
Oh yeah, I think Tim Heidecker is like probably the most underrated comedic actor of the entire generation. I think that the cadence that him and Eric sort of invented, and like even just Tim as like an actor, like in his court show, and then in the
Yeah.
Mr. Mary, everything. I'm like, this guy's so brilliant. His ability to kind of snap and play such a convincing rageaholic is so cool.
Yeah, it's true. It's weird that he hasn't branched out more. I mean, he was in like a couple more major motion pictures. He was in that horror movie Us.
Oh yeah, and he was great in that.
Yeah, and he was in that movie The Comedy. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, where he's talking about the prolapsed anus. That's what I remember about it. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's weird that he hasn't really branched out more outside of the Tim and Eric multiverse, you know?
He's on a new show I just watched that's on. It's a Peacock original called Killing It with who's it? Craig Robinson and Claudia O'Doherty.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, Tim Heidecker's on it. He plays like a billionaire who's like crazy and like is like a bad guy, but he's very good in it. He's very convincing as like kind of like a scary psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I love how he, I mean, you know, just even the court case thing and that thing where he was like campaigning to
Mr. America.
Some political. I love how it's like the whole joke. There's like no joke in it. The whole joke is that he made it in the first place. Which I think is fucking genius.
Well, there's like, yeah. I mean, that's so. I one of my favorite, more comforting things that I do is watch just the highlights of the court, of like 10 rage moments of the Tim Heidecker court case. Yeah. And then, I don't even think about it until I was showing my dad the court case. I thought he'd get a kick out of it, and my dad was laughing at it, and then he was like, "Wait, this guy just made this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my dad was just laughing at the idea of, it's exactly what you're saying, but it worked backwards for me, which is
yeah. But he was in I Think You Should Leave, similar to yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's been he's played like crucial parts in that show.
Now I'm sorry I gotta ask, but what bit were you in that show? Because I don't remember you being in there, and I'm sorry, maybe I need to go back.
Oh no, it's a blink and you miss it. But also, I don't look like myself. Like nobody knows that it's me because I have a shaved head. It was like a shot in the middle of the pandemic when I shaved my head, which there's not a lot of photographic evidence of. And I'm wearing like business casual, kind of like a button-up shirt, and my buzz. It's not a shaved bald head; it's like a buzz cut. My hair is like really combed, and so nobody really knows it's me. But I'm in the first sketch of the second season, where Tim is sneaking a hot dog into an.
Oh right, you can't skip lunch.
Fucking epic.
Yeah,
and then he's really
like, I
think my line is, he's eating a hot dog, and then the guy, I was like, you can see the hot dog. And I don't remember what I say, but it was a blast to make. And trying to think, I'm probably not in it a lot, in the sketch a lot, because I think I did other stuff, but I must have gotten cut out because I was laughing the whole time.
And that's not good for the film.
No, you ain't supposed to laugh. I was dying laughing. I don't know how all the other actors were like real actors. They weren't buddies with Tim.
Right.
Yeah.
And Tim makes me laugh so hard. And I mean, just this guy trying to like secretly eat a hot dog. I was dying, shaking with like hiccups, laughing so hard. And everybody else was just able to continue with the scene. I was having I think my insides of my cheeks were bleeding because I was like biting them.
You should have just asked him to unmic you.
I don't even know if I was Mike. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah. Oh god, what a trip. What a good day.
Good show.
Well, that's great. I like, what I like about acting is that it's so much more revered than skating, as it should be, is what I'm trying to say.
It really shouldn't. We got to get these skaters some checks. Have y'all done a big endorsement deal? Have y'all done a collab with Adidas?
No.
When's that dropping?
We did a collab with Red Bull, but
oh shit!
Yeah, you can check that out. Episode 1 of season 2 of Skate Tales.
Oh, cool!
By Red Bull, but yeah, we didn't really see much money from it. Because they know skaters are stupid and they'll just agree to anything. But we're also doing a collab with Clown Shoes brand beer. And, we're really trying to find a special guest to be on the live podcast for June 9th. So if you could fly to Boston.
From Toronto.
From Toronto. June 9th. Mark your calendar. It's on a Thursday. Best day to have an event. We'd love to have you.
I truly would do that if it was 2 days later.
Damn it! Because I'll be on Thursday.
I'll be working on a June 9th. But
well, hey, c'est la vie.
Hey, c'est la vie.
Easy go.
Easy come, easy go.
Easy come, easy go. Cebu play.
Yeah, but Yeah, I think that we should probably wrap it up just because I know that I can tell that we only have
5 minutes, 19 seconds left of this run.
5 minutes
Okay,
and 19
cool.
seconds left of this, round 2 of the Zoom here. But
Hey, happy to do this, y'all. It's cool. I'm stoked on this. When's
I know,
when's
I
the
was-
next vid dropping? Or maybe you can't say.
well, no, I'll tell you, it's called Power Suck.
Yeah, we
and
didn't
it's-
sign any release forms
Ooh.
over here.
And
Cool.
it's dropping by the end of the year. I want to release it by the end of the summer, but sometimes editing a full-length video takes longer than you expect.
Yeah. And where do you decide to put your part in the video as the editor?
I always put it last because everyone knows the last part's the best part. No,
Oh.
a lot of the time, actually, now I ask Matt as a second, opinion. I say, so Matt, where do you think my part should go?
Matt King?
No, not Matt King. Matt Tomasello.
Oh, gotcha,
The,
gotcha.
The guy,
Yeah.
the number one top rider on the Golden Boy. Oh my God, he's more famous than the company itself.
Our breadwinner.
Right. That's nice.
The cow, the cash cow. Oh
Mhm.
my God.
Did y'all see
goose
the
that lays the golden egg?
Did y'all see the bit? Speaking of cash cow, we got 3 minutes. The bit of Tim Robinson interrupting Tim Heidecker at his show.
No,
No. Sounds good.
Just go watch it after this. It's so funny.
I will. But I also love Tim Robinson on Office Hours where he's talking about the Halloween decorations.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
if you remember that.
Yeah. So those two guys are the best,
Oh,
funniest
fucking
guys.
Fucking geniuses. You
Also,
know?
Tim Robinson was in the new Chippendale movie, and he had the
Best part.
probably the best part in the movie. Honestly,
Yeah.
It was fucking incredible,
Damn, now I have to watch it.
dude. It's good. I'm telling
I'm
you.
surprised
Yeah.
you didn't start with that,
Well, I don't
when you were
want
trying to pitch it to me.
Well,
But, Whit, it's
Mhm.
okay if I call you Whit.
Oh yeah, please.
Thanks again for being on the podcast. It was a pleasure. Feel like I could have talked to you more.
I'll come
And,
back if you need me to.
Could have you back. I'd like to, just skate with you in person sometime. Maybe that'll happen.
Would love that.
Awesome.
Eventually, I promised Matt King I'm going to visit him. So, if the timeline matches up, that'd be great. But otherwise, maybe I'll just keep in touch. Hey, if you,
Hey man, I'd love that. I'm excited about our friendship, the future of our friendship.
yeah, me
Oh.
too. And I like how you always refer to people as pals.
Mhm.
That's something that struck me.
Oh really? Oh, that's cool.
Very unique. No one just says, "Hey, pal."
Hey
So-
pal.
So I like that.
Hey,
Ah,
pal.
cool. Cool. All right. That's
maybe
good.
that's
Cool.
Maybe that's an Alabama thing. I don't
It
know.
might be. I know my buddy Clay is always saying pal too. So.
Mm.
Yeah, but congratulations on your very. I think it's a pretty impressive. What do you call it? Like a discography, for
Resume or your IMDb page?
your portfolio.
Your portfolio.
of
That's
work.
Oh,
sounds good.
thanks, man.
You
No,
know.
I'm happy. I'm stoked. I get to do. I'm just mostly stoked. I get to be pals with these pals. I get to
Oh.
make stuff with them and
At
do
the end of the
podcasts
day-
with them.
At the end of the day, it's all about the pals.
You got that right.
All about the pals.
All right. Well, kind of like on The Simpsons, where they started that bowling league and they called each other pin pals.
Yeah, pin pals.
That's
God,
really
that
good.
was good.
That's a
Oh,
good name.
God, that was
Good shirts. Oh man, those
Yeah.
are good shirts.
But since we only have 1 minute left, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Alrighty, cool.
All right. Well, thanks again.
Yeah,
You know what?
thank you.
Hey, pal, don't be a stranger.
Likewise. Hopefully, I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for having me on.
Dude, thank
All
you.
right,
And
peace
enjoy
out.
Toronto.
Hey, thanks, y'all. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Later. Oh, God, that was great.
Oh, man. I love hearing from another Thomas, even if it's their last name.
I know. I mean, I love hearing from any Thomas.
Mhm.
Thomas's English Muffins.
Oh, man.
Jamie Thomas.
Jamie
Oh.
Thomas's English Muffins.
Wait, you don't think Jamie Thomas, since he was from Alabama, he was actually Whitmer Thomas's dad, do you?
Why did we ever think of asking that?
Especially because
He did say his dad watched Walking Dead. and I assume Jamie Thomas watches Walking Dead.
Right. And also, he was obsessed with Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm assuming he thought Darth Vader was Jamie Thomas. And when he said, Luke, I am your father.
Right.
He was
thinking,
actually thinking that he said, Whitmer, I am your father.
I'm also Jamie Thomas.
Yeah.
Damn. It would have been less surprising in Empire Strikes Back if when you found out that Luke is Darth's son. It would have been less surprising if Luke's last name was Vader.
Yeah. Would have been, yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm more surprised that Jamie Thomas is Whitmer Thomas's dad, and we know that now officially from this interview on the Fanslide podcast.
Dude, so he's like skate royalty.
Yeah. Now, this is hard-hitting skateboarding journalism that no one's talking about.
Damn, we really dig deep over here at Fanslide Podcast Studios.
Fanslide Podcast Studios, and I think it's something to be proud of.
Oh yeah,
I think it's it might be one of, if not the last crown on our jewels that we can say we did this.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we need more. We really do need at least one last jewel for this crown.
Yeah. And also, I think that it was kind of obvious when Darth Vader, attempted the leap of faith in Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we could have surmised that was Jamie
Luke.
Thomas from that.
Check this shit.
Oh.
They're gonna make a level out of this in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 one day.
Isn't Darth a playable character in one of the Tony Hawk games? Oh no, Darth Maul, not Darth Vader. Darth Maul. That's right.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Oh well, that was close. Oh yeah, Spidey.
Yeah. Which we already all know is Steve Cab.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the only question is, what other pro skater superheroes are out there? We don't need to
we don't need to go through them. That's a question for the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to get them thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope they're thinking.
It's the skateboarding podcast that makes you think.
God, man, that's another good tagline for it.
Yeah.
I hope our listeners have time to think about that between this and our next episode.
It's true. Time to think and time to drink.
Mm-hmm. And you got anything else you want to say to them?
Just keep on rocking in a free world.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.